Are you there? Oh, so it's me, Sparkist, your host. And today, you see this background, I'm reviewing something again. No, I'm not reviewing cards, I'm broke. But today we'll be reviewing an action figure, which is the newly released Cell Saga Super Saiyan Goku in the flesh. So, if you're wondering, if you're broke, how come you get hold of this figure? I was gifted by someone who is kind enough to give me this figure because I wanted this for so long. And if you're wondering, what's the price? Where did you buy it? I don't know. Go to eBay or Amazon or Wish to buy a fake one, which I'm pretty sure they're already working on a fake Super Saiyan Goku, but who knows. But anyway, enough of that. Let's get into the figure. See ya in a bit. So here's the box. You see there's the SH Figuarts Super Saiyan Goku here in the flesh, or doing the Kamehameha pose. And the back, you can see he's doing multiple poses. You get the Kamehameha, I can't speak for some reason. The instant transmission, charging Kamehameha, shooting a ki blast, charging ki, the fighting pose, the 4th grade, which is the exact reason why I want this figure for so long, and the JoJo pose right there, the JoJo pose, or the freaking pose challenge. So here's the figure. You get a Super Saiyan Goku. You get 3 more faces. Or first off, the normal faces right here. The 4th grade face, or the idiot face. The screaming face. The angry face, and we get 8 hands, or 10 if you count the fists. We get the pose hands, the instant transmission hands, or the special beam cannon hands. Oh, I'm just joking. The open hands and the Kamehameha hands. So without further ado, let's get into this Goku figure right here. Before I get into the actual figure, I want to talk about the accessories. So here's the angry face, or the screaming face. Focus, please. There we go. As you can see here, the eye lines, the eyebrows, the green eyes, and then the wrinkle, I guess you can say the wrinkles as well, looks pretty spot on. Better than what we had before, even though the one we just had was pretty great. Here's the angry face. Here's what I don't like about the angry face. As you can see here, the eyes are open, a lot more open, a lot more wide, or like, you know. But this one, the nose is just a little bit off. And the eyes, if you look from afar, if you look from afar, I would actually think that's a Super Saiyan 3 face, other than a Super Saiyan face. So this face is still spot on, it's still very good, but it's just that the nose and the eyes are a tiny bit off. And here's the idiot face, or the 4th grade face. No problem with this face. Looks great. Caught the iris perfectly. The color and the eyebrows just looks great in general. Though there is something. The right eye is a tiny bit off, as you can see. The left eye, the line is actually very close to the nose. But this one, the print is kind of off because it's more separated than the other one. All in all, the original face, or the screaming face, is still the best. Focus again, thank you. Here's the pose hands, nothing special. It's still the same. I get to it won't focus. Oh my god. There we go. Jesus Christ. Here's the pose hands. I'll put it in my hand so you guys can have a better look. Nothing special, just the skin tone is a little bit lighter. The open hands, even got the fingernails. Very nice. The instant transmission hands, again, very nice, very spot on. And lastly, the Kamehameha hands. Again, I'm pretty sure this is the same sculpt, but it's just that the color is a little bit lighter, the skin tone is a little bit lighter for some reason, unlike the one I have, the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku from the Broly movie, which I never did a review on. Haha. So, that's all for the accessories. Let's move on to the figures. So here's Super Saiyan Goku in the flesh. Unfortunately, my phone isn't big enough to let you see the whole figure, so I'm just going to do this so you guys can have a better look and a clearer look at his head and his upper body. So first off, let's take a look at his arms. His arms and shoulders, you can move them very, very easily. The joints, of course, it can be covered by the sleeves, so it won't appear ugly like this right here. And then the elbows, double jointed elbows, as you can see right here. Same with this arm. The hand can be moved very, very easily. 160 degrees, and then move up, move down. It's a little bit stiff, but whatever. Now the chest. The chest is really kind of disappointing. If you can see here, I'm going to put him to the side. I can move him backwards a tiny bit. But unfortunately, I'm unable to get him to use his chest to look forward or move forward unless I move both of his legs to do this. But that's not really using his chest, that's more like using his own ass to get him to move forward. So that's the sad part about his chest. However, you can't really get him to look to the side with his chest. I don't know what's wrong with this figure. Maybe it's just mine, or maybe the design is a little bit off. But I can't get him to move forward, move to the sides. I mean, a little bit it's fine, but I really can't get him to move to the side, like this side or that side. So that's kind of disappointing. Now onto the head. The hair is so damn spiky. I apply some pressure into it. Here's a clear dent on my finger. If my phone ever decided to, like, look, it's been a while and the dent is still here. Look at how spiky this is. The hair piece and the face piece, which of course you can interchange. The mouth is just kind of off. It's a little bit too small. And the eyes are spot on, unlike this one that I just mentioned in the last part. If the eyes here were the same with these sorts, I think this face would be much better, and it wouldn't look like it's Super Saiyan free. Let me just apply this back on. But here's the thing with the head. You can't get him to look down. Look, I'm trying my hardest to get him to look down. It just bounces off, bounces back. Look up, you can get him to look up a little bit, but the neck has very limited articulations. So yeah, you can only get him to look forward or look a little bit upward. But yeah, all in all, is actually the look. They captured it pretty nicely, but some of the articulations are just bad. And then onto the legs. The legs are just the same SH Figuarts normal Dragon Ball articulations. You can get his leg to the back. His leg can bend backwards, forward. You can make him do splits. The kneecap has double joint. Same thing with this one. The boot or the shoe, the foot part 360 degrees turn. The toe, you can move forward. I still have no idea why I can't. Oh wait, damn. You can move a little bit down now. Unlike the ones I have, which is the Super Saiyan Blue Goku, you can actually move it down now. Say this one. That's a pretty big improvement right there, if I say so myself. If this phone would focus, do not get an iPhone, guys. Like, for real. I've been trying to record this for 5 times already, and I'm not kidding, 5 times, and this phone won't focus, or either won't focus or overheats. So, basically, you can make him. You can't really pull his leg to like do another split like this one. I can't really pull him that far. The articulations, not great. Honestly, it's not the best in the world. But it looks great. It looks really nice. At least you can pose him, because his arms allow him to pose. His legs will allow him to pose, and the head, even though it's not that posable with the head, you can still put him in a pretty badass spot. So now let's compare this Goku with other figures. So here's Super Saiyan Goku sided with the Figuarts Jiren, Figuarts standard Jiren. The size, of course, Jiren is going to be taller and Goku is smaller. The sizing is actually pretty accurate, I gotta say. So that's Jiren and Goku. So this is him with the Figuarts standard MUI or Master Ultra Instinct Goku. The Figuarts standard one is much taller for some reason. Well, I guess 2 different brands, so you can't really blame them. But unfortunately, the heads are not exchangeable, as Figuarts are using a different peg than the SH Figuarts Goku. And here's Super Saiyan Goku paired up with Super Saiyan Blue Goku from the Broly movie. They're pretty much the exact same height. Their heads are interchangeable as well, so if you want a movable Goku head, you can just change this head to this head, and then this head to this head. Just interchange their heads, so his head will be able to move, and his head will be locked. I think it's because of the neck joint right here, so that making the Super Saiyan Goku's joint unable to move. So yeah. So here's him doing some iconic poses. Here you have the instant transmission Goku. Here's him doing his iconic battle pose. And then here's him preparing to do a Kamehameha. If you're wondering where I got this piece, is from Figuarts Standards. The model kits, you usually get this from Goku's or Bardock or Gohan's figures. So all in all, would I recommend buying this figure? Totally. Well, actually, depends on the price. In my case, I got it for free. But if it's way too expensive for you to afford, don't. Because the articulations are way too limited. The poses are again limited by the actual articulations. The face sculpt are pretty nice, but again, they could have made this. They could have made a Super Saiyan 2 head sculpt, and it would work just as fine. But of course, Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan is more iconic than Super Saiyan 2, unless it's Gohan, of course. And then the hands are just normal hands. If you have a Goku, you would have these hands. If I gotta say, the old one is still better. The SDCC one, which is like so expensive, it's still better than this one, because the SDCC one actually has some sort of articulations for you to move him, whilst this one is way too limited. Look at this Goku. At least this Goku can move a little bit forward and the back, and then you can move his head up and down and go sideways. So yeah, so that's my review on the new Super Saiyan Goku. If you guys have bought it, I hope you enjoy it, but if you don't, depends on the price. If you really want it, then go for it, I guess. But if you are like, I want to buy him another figure, then I recommend saving money for another one, or buying the old one, of course, because this one is like, I can't say it's bad, I can't say it's great either. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please go smash the like button down below, and if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.